You know, I was once camped in a blizzard by a river just like this. That's where that first moment of spiritual awakening, that spark happened. And, you know, and it happened by unlocking this hang up that science had. I had a hold on that I couldn't believe in a spiritual thing because I believed in science. Because science is real. You can see it. It's all the things that we can see around. It's the cataloging of the material world and figuring the material world out from within it. But then here in this blizzard by this river over that winter, and through ceremony and through an understanding and just an explaining that prayer is science, spirituality is science, science is the description of it within this limited three-dimensional space, that everything, science is a vibrating particle down at the most fundamental particle level, is vibrating, and then that turns into solid matter as consciousness observes that. That's what quantum physics see, that's what science is telling us, you know. And so prayer, that's just those vibrations coming out from your mind and heart and mouth, and your energy spreading out into all these particles that are all around and affecting all of those. And science says that, you know, particles here are connected to ones on Mars, that it's all this, there's this instant thing, and photons and all this heady, you know, quantum physics kind of stuff that's unexplainable through science. It sounds crazy. Whenever I only believed in science, it all sounded crazy. But once you understand spirituality and science, they're not opposing, you know. Science is the description of how it's working. And so that metaphysical, that understanding of the unseen, of those energies, you know, what can that really do in your life if science is hanging you up from believing in something that's beyond that, you know. It's this, you know, it's hard sometimes to believe in some dude sitting up in the sky doing this and that, but understanding just the spiritual makeup of everything on that level, you know, it can help to unlock this thing in your mind that's holding you back from trusting and believing and putting. And then that sparked an entire journey of all kinds of stuff. And now, you know, I've written all these books about this kind of stuff, and whenever I finish a book, I always go out with the fire after I've published it. I write everything by hand, you know, and that's, I'm living out hitchhiking or living in the woods or on the res or by the river in the blizzards, and so I write everything by hand, you know, and that's a better flow. It's a more creative right brain flow. It's less connected to this space, and you're allowed to just kind of let things happen. But then after I've got it all typed up, I go out to the fire and I burn that, you know. And just like burning a prayer tie or tobacco, you know, that sacred fire, that fire is carrying that prayer, that intention. Even if you just write your thoughts or prayers or hopes on a little piece of paper and burn that, you know, that's going out and spreading out into that universe. And we're all connected on this fundamental vibrational level, you know, this thread work of this quilt of relation. And the more that you trust and give your energy to the universe and become a conduit of other people's manifestations, yours are just going to